Hello everyone, welcome to Lauren's Scrap Lot and my surprise little video using our beautiful Merry Moose bundle. I think everyone in Canada here can share my excitement over having a moose in our bundles because I don't know about you guys, but I see these guys all the time in our wonderful Rocky Mountains and the woods. So maybe other markets won't be able to share in our joy here in Canada, but we are super excited about this moose bundle and we hope that you can share our joy a little bit and play with it too. So I just want to show you how to make this fun little card here. Now I realized it's a very teacher September card since I have all my primary colors and kind of the great color scheme, but I'll tell you where this started. We have a lot of road signs here in Canada that say, hey, watch out for a moose, watch out for a deer, watch out for a beaver. And so I saw one of those and I was like, hey, I could make that with our moose. So it spiraled from there and this is what you got. So to make this giant oversized card, which kind of, I have no idea what to call this fold because I just happen to want my moose on the diagonal. So you happen to open your card in a diamond fold, I guess. To make this guy, you're going to need to start out with a piece of basic black cardstock. And this guy is going to measure 5 1/2 by 11 inches. And you'll put a score mark right down the middle at that 5 1/2 mark point. This is going to be your card base, and you can go ahead and just fold that in half. For the inside of your card, we want something to write on, so I used our very vanilla cardstock and I corner rounded on the edges of my paper using our very handy dandy 3-way punch. You can also use the back of your envelope punch board, or if you have one of the single corner rounders, that's fine too. But this one I put just right on the inside of my card like so. And the fun part is using the Merry Moose stamp. I put just a little spruce tree in the shaded spruce hiding right at the bottom there. So I just took my ink pad, and again, remember these are the new ones, so they open like a makeup compact straight up towards you, and then you can slide that into place. And they are always very, very juicy, so just tap, tap, tap. You don't need to squish your ink in, otherwise you'll end up with rings all around your clear block. So tap, tap, tap. And just put that onto the bottom of your card. Like so. Now I did put tape on the back here, so I'll go ahead and take that off for you guys. Now this guy, this very vanilla piece measures 5 1/4 by 5 1/4, if anyone was wondering. I basically just made it so it fits just inside the perimeter of this black piece here. So we have our card base, and now the fun begins. You are going to make these little moose. The good thing is they're all the same. So you do the same thing for each step, but I'm sorry you might get carpal tunnel by the end of this because we are corner rounding every single square that you have. So that's 3 colors, squares, times 4. You've got a lot of corner rounding to do, 12 to be exact. So the colors that I used here were crushed curry, blueberry bushel, cherry cobbler, and shaded spruce. And then black is my shadow color on each of them. So for each of the colors, you'll need 1 large square and 1 small square and 1 black square. So you need 4 black squares and then 1 large and small of each of the colors. So for your squares, the largest square here, this guy, this one on the edge, is going to measure 2 5/8 by 2 5/8. For your black, you can go 2 1/2 by 2 1/2. And you guys can all see my little trick to save paper. I cut my moose out of my scrap because once I put this next layer on, no one is going to see that. And then you save a little bit of paper. So, largest square, 2 5/8 by 2 5/8. Medium, 2 1/2 by 2 1/2. Smallest, 2 3/8 by 2 3/8. Corner round all of those and then layer them up just with your favorite snail or double-sided tape. And then with that mousse that you cheated and cut out of the middle of that black. You're going to pop him up on dimensionals and put it just at a diagonal on this little square. If you really wanted to, you could keep your card facing forward and put each of your squares nicely in their boxes, and your mousse could face forward too. But I kind of thought it's fun to do something different. So we're going to do diagonal. I'm going to pop this mousse on here. And then you're ready to start building your card. So you can put your little pieces any which way you want. I just kind of thought the yellow, the crushed curry, was the most striking, so I put that up at the top because it was my inspiration for this card. So give yourself just a little bit of a buffer up at the top there and put him in. You'll next want to do the one that you choose is going on the bottom, because this will help you keep your spacing. And then if you do get messed up, you can balance by adding your pieces to the opposite sides here. Okay, so we've got our top one, got our bottom one, and now you can add these guys. Hello, ladies who are watching, Natalie, Shauna. Hopefully some other people can watch this later because it's a super, super easy card to make. And this bundle is super affordable. It's only $41.25 in our new holiday catalog. That's Canadian, so might be different if you're in US or other markets, but for Canada, for a bundle, that's a really good price. All right, so we've added all 4 of these now, and I just kind of felt like it was missing a little something. It's cute, but this middle space was bothering me a little bit. So I took the sentiment from our Let It Ride stamp set. That's the one with the horses, if anyone isn't sure. And our new ornate frame dies, these guys here. And if you missed these, I'm going to just show you the page. They're hiding in this Monster Bash suite. So this set right here is perfect for any occasion. You could use it for Christmas. You can use it for, I'm sure, some spring, birthday, wedding. It's got a ton of stitch dies and ones with scrolls and just kind of fun little shapes. So that's what we're using. I just put a dimensional right in the middle of my workspace right here and plop that guy on it. I did stamp that with the blueberry bushel ink, and you're done. So hopefully you had fun with this quick and super easy card. And yeah, I hope you enjoy remaking it yourselves. Bye.